Okay, this time, as promised, we're gonna make automation for our one plugin template. Is when we what do you call this? When we create a new plugin, there's a lot of things to do, like um, replacing those names, replacing the name, replacing namespace, and there's a lot of thing to do. So here's the plugin template. If you're not, you can click this to use this template. But like I said, you need to do all of this like this to do. I made some README, like change this one and everything here up to here. That's the thing. But I think I forgot something else as well. I know that you can find it along the way when you are creating your plugin. But then I made this, like, yeah, if you wanna do if you don't wanna do this at all, then just click install bat and then it will create it for you. But this one for install when you create a new template. Um, but if you what do you call this? If you clone this one in your desktop like I did, for example, I'm developing that template, right? So I tried to build it and then develop from it. So it has copy and install bat, right? But it has all these things like the git, vs config, and then build includes the logs is for oh no, yeah, the log is for um the install anyway. So I just clicked it. I didn't delete it anyway. And output source and this one VC package installed and any other things that you don't need, right? For example, we're gonna start from that. They're gonna show you that I'm gonna create a new plugin. For example, I'm not sending it to repo or uh, created a new repo and clone it. No, we're gonna start from this. Let's try it first. So copy, right? It will ask you the path enclosed with quotes because some paths has spaces. So we need to ensure that it won't split or splice split or splice uh those spaces, right? So add code, shift insert or right click if you're in Windows, and then another code, right? Then just press enter. Then it will ask you what project you are making. New project, for example. On this one, on this description, it will ask any description that you want, but it will may accept spaces. Like for example, the description. I already solved this. 1, 2, 3. So it has a spaces. It won't slices anything, right? So it's enter. Then I made some pause here, but you can modify them if you want to straight away. But for the sake of some people are like getting worried about running batch file and stuff, right? So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna show you. I put every logs, every action that I made, so the user can see. So let's see here. Um, go up more because there's more. Okay. Here, I don't know. Yeah, this one I copied. This one, fault files copied, and I copy all of this. And then this one, we're gonna develop this more because I want to this library folder because it's a template. Instead of putting this one in in our repo every time I'm gonna make like uh, sub module, so it won't you won't need space for it. Like you can save a lot of space while doing it because we always use that library, right? Unless you add one and then you just add one there. But it's a sub module, and then here both this includes can be sub module as well. We don't need that. We don't need that to push to our repository because that's kind of a lot as well. All right, so this will be the update soon. Maybe I'll make another video for that. So going back here, yeah, I'm copying all those things. Like it will show you what is being copied. Maybe I'll improve the outputting here. Okay, and this one, system cannot find specified file. What is, I don't know what is not being cannot find. There's one cannot find, and there's one yeah. And then one copied, one file copied. Files and directories successfully copied. So we can check that. Um, Open it to your Notepad++. Just a quick debug because I don't know what is happening right there. So after the template plugin, I don't know why this doubles. Why this doubles? It's a public and database. Let's see. Destination dir no. Maybe this source, because on this source it doubles the slashes, right? As you can see, double the slashes, but it doesn't matter. It already copied. Uh, Maybe later on I will. Maybe we can just remove that like that. Okay. For git ignore should be dot. That's why maybe this is the one that it can be fine. The first one, right? After this, maybe we will just a quick debug. I might my oh, so we found out that I don't know for the source. Maybe only the destination has like that. Let's just put it back. Anyway, I haven't tried to make an echo for this, so we know that what is being sent. Remove the slash. I think the source destination. Yeah, I think the source destination could be um because it's here source slash. Yeah, it will source dir. Yeah, it doesn't need to have a backslash right there. Destination because source destination. Let's try anyway. Yes. So this one get ignored. Forgot to put dot in it, and then after two copies, copy this one, plug in template the user. Maybe you can find it. Maybe let's try to check our new plugin. Um, Plug in. Yeah, it doesn't have the user. So there's something wrong with the user. Okay, template project. Oh yes, because hmm, this one is being ignored anyway. The user, because when you that's why it didn't apply. Edit. If you can see that user right here. See this? It's being, because I accidentally last night when I'm doing this, I accidentally press install, and then um yeah, I mess up everything. But I have GitHub, and then I revert it, you know. So template, just put it. It won't happen to you because it's being ignored. So the moment you pull this template, you won't have the user. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think it's this depends on your um in your when you run the solution file, it will generate by itself. So that's settled, this one. Because it's not gonna copy. Maybe we remove it there because that's for the user. Okay, so remove it. I remove it. Even you download this, you want to be seeing that. So after this, we see configuration. Yeah, everything is good. It's being copied 3 files, and then files and directory successfully right here. And then what we're gonna do, I paste the install batch script here. Okay, so right there, destination, remove that. Hope this one still works after I did this. So might cause any issues, but anyway, we're gonna check it. Uh, um, what uh, what we what I did there is I made another, but you won't see it right here, right? The prepare folder, and then I go there, and then if the git exists, for example, it happened that it exists to your folder, it will just pull the latest changes because while I'm developing it, it's already there. And then if it's not, it will clone. I'll show you the repo here. You can review it. Oh, we will review it as well. It's not this one. Oh wait. Um, string manipulation. View GitHub. Okay, so this one. You can check the code here. Just a simple Node.js script to do the job for us. Okay, so we'll go there later on. So after pulling that, what I'm doing here, this is just an extra step because I found out that it doesn't create for the first time if you clone the repo, the template, it won't have the dev because that's yours, right? So what I did there is just creating config dev, all else when you build your project, and it will find this one. So you might have some issues right there. So I just make the config dash dev the JSON just empty, just not to look for the file. All right, and then running the script first. I'm calling the npm install because it requires what do you call this, a node modules to it, like when you see, where is it? I think I put it on my repo anyway. So it's here, show in folder, right? Node modules, this one. If you can see, if you have like packages that requires like what I don't have, I remove them all. So it will only install what is required for JSON. Node.js, right? So I think there's nothing there because I removed it already. Okay, but it is still it requires. But most of the Windows 10 or 11 has Node.js pre-installed to it. But if you don't have, you can just download it from here, Node.js, right here, nodejs.org. Yeah, you can download the long-term service, which means it's a long-term release. They don't update that so much because it's long-term, right? Long-term release. Okay, so you download that. If you're having problem doing this, it will show you anyway, right here. So cloning, Git, and then this is just the cloning stuff from GitHub. I put it right here as well. Then that one up to date. And then this one, when you run, this one is so cool because it has timestamp. But for this, I didn't do that because it's a batch script anyway. So for example, we run everything, right? I'm not gonna check that first. I'm going there so we can be done in this part. Okay, so after that, after running everything, what it gonna do, it will delete the prepare that I made, the clone and stuff, because you don't need that, because when you push your project, it will push it as well. So you don't need that. And then here, um, yeah, echo task completed. I forgot to put the delete in my own self. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't have the remove for the bad itself. Is this is not for this repo because it's from the this one. Sorry, yeah, it's from this one. The template itself, so it won't delete because what I'm doing there when we look into this install, it will delete itself, so you won't have problem with the batch file. You don't even need that. It's just one time install. Okay, for example, you clone this later on. I'll show you. When you clone this and create your project, and then just run the install. Okay. So before that, we review the string manipulation I did. So here we go. I list all the tasks that we need before, right? I capture my action. So it's like, of course, before you do anything else, you need to capture what you want to automate, right? So this everything, like copy everything from that one, and then do this and do that, right? I think this is not enough because I found something that I need to do as well. So right there, I made some functions. I know that um, I can factor this in a simple way, but I just did separately, like repeatedly and stuff. And that one is it will show you the line that it replaces. It will show you everything. So for no occurrences found, like for the namespace that we did, for example, our namespace is plugin template, right? It will like this initialize and then replace to this one. It's like a GitHub as well. Okay, so like namespace plugin template dot dot the double colon, the colon, yeah. New project and everything else. So it's like 86 something in our project already. That when we try to find and replace, right? So this time this automation will do the rest for you, everything. So until here, there's so many, right? So after that is successfully made in the project JSON. This one I need to remove this. This is a check anyway, or some kind of icon. We can do that successfully updated. Um, wait, give me a moment. I'll show you the code. This is my Godot game. Okay, Godot. I'm sorry. Don't don't persecute me about it. I heard some YouTubers that's saying Godot instead. Godot. Godot. Yeah, Godot. I don't know. Uh, anyway, going back to our project. I'm sorry about that. No, not this one. The other one. Where's my string manipulation? Yeah, this one. And then visual code. Okay. So we can find those uh right click that so it copy, then paste it here, find updated successfully. So this is the one. We can just equals them or like do the arrow like that because that's not really, it will not use that one. Okay, so just go back to our stuff, so it will change everything, rename solution. Then this is the last part, I think, like naming everything, like the name, new project, right? And then it will show you everything as well, like, you know. And then deleting the directory that we put, the clone or pulled. Okay, just press anything and then any key to continue. So after that, anyway, push this for next time, so we don't have that alien things that doesn't work on console. Okay, so this is our new plugin. As you can see, it's changed everything. We can just try the configs as well, because I had a problem with this earlier. So here, it accept the one that has spaces. It's basically change the description. This is the description anyway. This is the only description that we put. That the one that we input. This is the only one anyway. So yeah, change it. Change the full name as well for our plugin. So that's pretty much it. Like when you run this, it will show you. I think the other one that I want to develop is the server. So it will ask you what's your server path in your local machine, development machine rather. This one, copy, because this from here, I think. Wait, from here up to here, this is my path right there. But we can definitely change it in our automation, right? So this is my server path. If you can see that, that's my path. So for you, it won't happen unless you put your Windows game server manager in this path, right? And install the server from it. But it's not, because yeah, it needs to have like this. So maybe we change this path in the future on our automation. Well, that's an easy fix because we already did everything. Okay, and I think one more thing. Yeah, no. For our linker, it yeah, it changes everything as well. Maybe it will ask where's your API location as well, because right now, yeah, we can change all of those things. Because right now, yeah, this one. Where's my yeah, this one. The API is from solution, and then just go back to one step, and then the root directory for desktop, and then look for the AsaAPI um, folder, right? And then start from there. But we can definitely change all of that with desired path or where you want it to be. So when you do your automation, right? So, but basically, for me, it's the best practice to put everything contained. So yeah, it changes this one and our header file. Let's see, public new project.h, and then it changes our namespace as well. But this one you need to change it by yourself. But if up to you, if you wanna change this with your desired name, how many appearances will we'll see. Oh yeah, there's so many as well. But you can do that. I leave that one there because we might confuse your stuff. But I can definitely add it to my automation anyway. So closing that, this is our new project copied from the local. Um, let's just rename it. We might need it anyway. So I'm closing everything so I don't confuse myself while teaching you this thing. I push it already, right? So this one is for copy, right? And I make a new folder. I just want to show you how to clone a repo manually this time. New plugin uh, with the spaces from repo, right? New plugin from repo. So what we're gonna do? Let's go to our repo here. Use this template. Use this template and create a new repo. Okay, AsaAPI dot plugin. That right? No, plugin. No, I was reading the if it has S or not. Plugin. Wait, let me confirm. I don't wanna, but I'm gonna delete this anyway. I'm just being the guy. Plugins with S, right? Plugins, then sample repo. Okay, just make that one. Okay, so after create, yeah, 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 that's correct. I thought that I didn't create it from the template. So we have all those things. We don't have the users, right? So everything there, we don't have the dev as well because that's development. Uh, JSON. Then everything is here. So what we're gonna do is just copy the clone HTTPS or SSH. It's up to you. So what we're gonna do here is opening my new folder, the main that I made, and then right click bash. If you don't have this, you just need the install the git scm like shara cat and scm mama. Okay, scm. Okay, so git clone shift insert and then dot. So it means that this folder or this directory because we already there, right? So just enter. Okay. So are we done? Yeah. So we're not gonna use the copy because it's you're gonna copy this one anyway. So right now, we're gonna try the install, right? So install, see it created prepare there, but no folder yet. You see, what's the project name? New project. Okay. Test description with spaces. Okay, cloning everything same as that. And just press enter. It deleted that one, and uh it deleted the install. So, but the copy bot is still here, so you can just delete it. Maybe because maybe you want to copy this thing, so just leave that there. Anyway, it's not a virus. You can just check it. Oh no. Okay, it's not really alien coding right here, so I just put some codes as well, so you can just read it manually. So if you are skeptical on something, like I'm doing some hidden script right there, so you can just look up look at the code right there. All right, and then so after running the install, you can see that it changes everything from here, even the source, new project, that cpp. uh yeah, basically it. So if you accidentally close that one like I did, like the console and stuff, what you can do is go to your logs and then it will create anyway. So it will show you what everything happened here. Like you can read it, right? Everything that changes, everything that replace is here. Okay. So I just made it, because uh I'm a log guy too. Like so whatever is there, I can read it anyway. All right. So lastly, so we successfully made this. Open it just to make sure that you know, it will run as it should. I don't want to build this. I didn't try to build this yet. Maybe we can try it. We can try to build it. I'm just gonna remove the last part that I did here. So for example, this one, because I don't wanna push it to my server because and git push it. Right. So what you can do, release is already in release 64. Always on release. There's no debugging here. Debug on the on the production production release. Okay. So I'm trying to build it. Um, Basically, it should build. Is I worried about this. Anyway, we're not gonna use that or run the thing, right? We're just gonna build it. If you'll build right on the box, out of the box, right out of the box. Okay, sorry. Okay, so it builds successfully as you can see right here. So there's not no. I'm just gonna close that. That's we're done with it. So it will generate install because it needs install package for formatting strings and output a new project, and it shows you all everything there. And right, the logs doesn't need, and the Visual Studio setting in the build folder right here. Yeah, basically everything there. So next update on this project, the templates for you is the library. We make it submodule and then the MySQL because there's a lot. Because as you can see right here, when we create, maybe we push this anyway. Because when we push it, it will look at most languages is C instead of all my things, right? Because right there, this one is C and this one is C. So every time I publish or I share um, a repo, it goes up and up like 67 right now. Yeah, because of that libraries. So there's so many like here in MySQL, as you can see. There's a lot of things here, you know, that we really don't need. So maybe I'll make that as a submodule so we don't push it. So we see the real record of our what we are doing here. Okay. So I think that's about it. Everything is in there. Just do like use the template and then run the batch file for you. So and then jump right into your development. I'm sorry. Okay, so see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.